Hey Hector, I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. It has been a very busy time in my life and whatnot, but that's thunder you just heard, and what you're hearing right now that's running water is my neighbor. He has a little waterfall in his backyard, but I wanted to, if you can, kind of see some of the lightning that's going on, because it seems like the rain clouds are gonna hit in the early morning. I think it's 3 or something in the morning. I have no idea. But today one of my friends, she is going to have like a birthday party celebration, which I'm gonna go to today because I've missed some of her birthday celebrations before and I don't want to. So what I'm gonna do is probably look around for stuff in my room that I don't use that could be used to her. Holy crap. And I'm gonna kind of like re-gift it kind of thing. And then what else? I think I'm gonna add to it, since I don't really have anything, is something along the lines of like 2 free massages or something like that. Lately we've been having quite a few thunderstorms with lightning, which is something that ever since I've lived in Utah for these 10 years, I have not experienced before, like very many times. It's like this year, I've never had so much rain in a year. Like, it rained half of May, all of April. March. It was half of March, all of April. Then maybe a week in May, or in May I think it may have stopped. And then it started up in like end of May, early June, and now we're like probably a little like maybe mid-June or farther, and we're getting lightning and thunder, and it's just been happening so much. And you know what the issue is too, is that in Utah, because the population is growing so fast, the cost of living here is gone up significantly high. And so it's getting harder and harder to really like live on your own because it's so expensive. It's getting more and more expensive. So, it's getting like really like living with other people and like sharing a place is like becoming more common. In Korea they do that because it not only cuts down the cost of living, but also there isn't a lot of room there. Oh my gosh. Well, sorry, I'm not here to try and distract you, but I just kind of find it be cool to capture some lightning. And I wanted to talk to you because I haven't been able to. Because like I said, it's been very busy. I'll try and be quieter if there's thunder. Ooh. But anyways, it's just, it's been very busy. So I got my transcripts. Oh my gosh. I got my transcripts, and turns out I got 1B. But whatever. My first time in massage, I looked at my transcripts and to look at my GPA, and I got a 3.83. And then this time around, I got a 3.74 or something like that. So I actually did pretty well. Better than I ever did in school. Like, I used to get like threes, 3-point stuff. If I didn't do so well because I forgot assignments or whatever, I would get like a high 2, like a 2.87 or something. But when I cared, I was getting to like the 3s and stuff like that, and wanted to work really hard. And then I started giving up. Anyways, not trying to make this a huge long rant, even though that's what I typically do. But, let's just say screw it and say the rant's fine to do. Because, like I said, it's been a long time. There's so much I gotta tell you. I would love to talk to you. But I know that you, for, I think you said a week or two, you are going to be, not on vacation, but go camping with people from your church and the church that you work at. So, I was like, oh, okay, but that's definitely over now. But it's just been so long and everything. This week I'm going to be applying for, later today I'm applying for jobs, and, gonna do my resume and all that stuff. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to the thunder sounds very like how like a person kind of mumbles, it's like hidden. It's kind of giving me that feeling. It's not very loud, but holy crap, there was a lightning storm, like with lightning and thunderstorm that was happening, and the loudest thunder I ever heard, it literally was shaking the ground. It was so loud. It happened twice. I did Snapchats of it. I don't know if I saved it. I don't think I did, which I'm disappointed if I did not. But it was the loudest thunder I ever heard. It literally scared me, and I've never been scared by thunder before. Like, I've been like shocked because it was like, oh my gosh, what the hell? But I never been like scared where it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I could die. It was bad. But anyways, but yeah, since so many people are coming here because of, I forgot what my teacher had said. He read an article, but it was something along the lines of, I think, because something about Utah has been like an attraction for a lot of people, and it has better better something, I can't remember, here, and so a lot of people have been moving here because of that, and then it causes our population to go up, and then it caused the price of living to go up even more too. And then also because a lot of people here have a lot of babies, because Mormon is the main religion that people have here besides Christianity, like other forms of Christianity, like Catholicism and like, Baptist Christian and being Jewish and Muslim or whatever. Like, Mormon is like the main one. Like, you could probably meet a Mormon more than other people. I kind of feel like it's been half and half, but I don't know. I mean, I just don't really care if someone's Mormon or not. For me, I'm like, if you're a person and you're cool to talk to, and I don't feel like you're gonna judge me, and like have unrighteous judgment if you're gonna judge, and you're gonna have like logic and be practical and rational, if you are gonna make a judgment about something and you're able to disagree with someone like respectfully, then I don't really have a problem with whatever you're doing for the most part. But it's nice to be able to have friends where you can discuss any topic, and no matter how heated it gets, like you're not gonna like do low blows or be rude and stuff like that. Like, that's not what your intention is. That's not what you're gonna go and do. But anyways, I think I've already told you about a couple people who decided to be sassy frassies with me, when I was in school and stuff. Which I deleted those people from my life. And, I don't know if I even told you, but the one girl who, was like being condescending with me and saying like, oh, I applaud your ingenuity. I was curious about like if she made any further comments, and it turns out she did. And she made further comments saying, like, oh wow, she blocked me. Okay. Who's calling, I guess the pot is calling the kettle black. And stuff like that. Which, honestly, if I was face to face with her, I really would want to, like, confront her, and I would try to be as respectful as possible. But I didn't like her because not only was she, like, lying to me, but then also she was trying to pull the wool, over my eyes, and thought I was so stupid that I would just fall for it. Like, I didn't know what the word ingenuity meant. I know I've heard it before, it sounded familiar, but I could tell even by the context and everything that she was not being nice. She was being condescending. And so I was just like, and then when I even looked up the word, it said to be like inventive and like clever and stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, 100% she was definitely like doing that. She was not complimenting me. Because she just said, like, oh, you took what I said and, like, reversed it back to me? Wow. And did clapping emoji and said, I applaud your ingenuity. I'm sorry, if someone says that, you know damn well, sure, like, they are not saying it as a compliment. Who would... The thing is, you look at what they said before and then what they said after, it's crystal clear. And then she's trying to tell me whatever. I'm just saying, it pisses me off when I hear that. So I blocked her, and I blocked an interpreter of mine as well. She wasn't my interpreter, but she was in my class who was an interpreter. And I think she also took me off of Instagram. So, because I had blocked her. Which is fine, because whatever. That's her choice. I was going to keep her on Instagram only because I wanted to know her store a little bit. Because she does make some pretty awesome creative stuff, but she doesn't know how to handle a joke, and took things far too seriously. A joke, I mean. But I have people in my life who frickin' are awesome from Arizona that like 100% are like grounded level people. And it's awesome when you have people who have your back. And I even had someone from Utah who was like that too. And just knowing that I have people like who have my back and everything, it's awesome. Like, I didn't ask for it. I wasn't like, I need people on my side. I never went and asked anyone. But just knowing that there were people in my life who are just like there to like support me and be like, girl, I understand you. I totally get what like you were saying, and like, this woman's whack. It was nice to have, it was nice to feel supported. I was like, oh my gosh, people love me, people support me. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. I mean, And these are people like I have not called in years and stuff like that. I mean, the farthest I've ever done is like comment on their stuff on like Line, or just like do like thumbs up or hearts or like whatever that they post in order to like show a reaction. Because, you know, usually if I go to Facebook, I want to get rid of notifications. I'll kind of scroll through my newsfeed to like see how people are doing a little bit, and just kind of like read some of the stuff they go through, and just like it. If it's something about being a mom, I like it. If it's about their, you know, children and stuff like that, you know, I read it, I like it, or heart it, or whatever. Like, I just show people like little support, because I really don't like being on social media and stuff like that. But it's nice to know but I like knowing what's going on in people's lives, like, and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna know 100%, you know, and I know it'd be better to talk to them and speak to them. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, there's some people where it's like, you just know deep down that like you are not gonna have friends that are around you. They'll be at a distance, far away, and love you and support you, but they're like, I have so much I gotta focus on. It's not rude. I'm not saying I don't love you, but I gotta focus on this, and I'm not gonna be spending time with you, but I want you to know that I'll still show like little support stuff to you, that I'm paying attention to you every now and then, you know, whatever. And, you know, in a way, I'm not mad at that, because I get it. Like, I myself am someone where I'm not that good friend. Like, when I'm there for you. When I'm not there, I still want to be there for you, but it's really hard. It's hard to be there for someone when you're not present, you know? When you're not physically there. It's hard, because all you have left are using emojis or GIFs, or, you know, like texting someone. And when you're not someone who can really put together what you think or feel, and you're trying to like support someone in that way, like, it's hard to like, I can still feel something, like when they're going through something, like I can still like feel like sympathy, or have like compassion for them, or whatever it may be. And it can make me upset because I feel sad for them, and it makes me feel bad because I just think, oh my gosh, like that's someone I care about. But it's hard to feed off energy when it's not alive in front of you. When something is right in front of you and they're exerting like whatever energy they are, it's a lot easier to be able to absorb that and then kind of come up with something. Alright, this video has been way too long, but I'm gonna make another video and kind of go on a little bit more. But I hope you kind of understand what I'm saying in that aspect of like friendship. Because when you're with someone and they're right there in front of you, you can give them a hug instead of show the emoji, or say a word that's going to be comforting. Because I feel like people talk way too much to show comfort, and they lack in other ways to show it. Whether it's in some physical way. Please don't let that. Please don't. No. It's the house settling. No. Don't. No. No. I don't want it to rain, but I have a feeling it's happening now. Little by little. Don't get me started. Alright. I'm gonna hurry and end this. I'm sorry. I talk forever, but like I said, it's been so long. It's happening. All right. I love you. Goodbye.